Are you wondering if Tartesso or Verrado is the right community for you? Hi, I'm Kelley Norton, your AZ Realty lady, and today that's exactly what I'm going to do, is help give you some information and kind of the top differences between Tartesso in Buckeye and Verrado in Buckeye. Stay tuned, I'll be right back. Hi, I'm Kelley Norton, your AZ Realty lady at EXP Realty. Count on me for all things Arizona real estate. Video today, I'm actually going to be out in Verrado. So if you like what you see behind me or around me in this video, maybe Verrado is right for you. But Tartesso has a lot to offer as well. And I want to talk about one of the main differences right now. So if you're looking for something that's maybe a little bit more secluded, not quite in the hustle bustle, maybe Tartesso is right for you. So the difference between the two communities is really going to be location in Buckeye. So Verrado is a little closer in to where they're building a lot of the infrastructure right now. So Tartesso is another 15 miles down to the west from the Verrado area. So if you're talking about driving distance and timing in the car, probably another 20 to 23 minutes further west, so closer to California. Now, I have a lot of my clients that actually do work still in California. A lot of people will work in Blythe. I have some that are firefighters, some that are, at work at the prison. So there are jobs that maybe you want to live in Arizona, get those tax benefits, and then drive to California. Tartesso is going to be the closest community right now that's really a master plan community. And then Verrado, again, another 20 minutes to the east. So really it is a difference in location and what's nearby. So nearby Verrado, right now they've got the Costco built. It's going to open on July 17th. So about a 20-minute drive from Tartesso and only about a 2 to 5 minute drive from where you live in Verrado. So the conveniences of shopping and things are going to be a lot closer in Verrado. The shopping center that they're building right here outside of the community of Verrado, again, 2 to 5 minute drive depending on where you live in Verrado, and Tartesso 20 minutes. So location, number one difference. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. The video is not over, but I wanted to thank you for watching. And also, if you're new to my channel, I am Kelley Norton, the AZ Realty lady. I'm a Valley native and a real estate agent of over 22 years right here in the Valley. I help people that relocate to or within the Phoenix and surrounding areas. So if I can help you, feel free, reach out to me, and also comment on the video, click the bell. You'll be notified when I put up new videos, and of course, subscribe to the channel as well. I really appreciate you watching. Let's continue the video. Another one of the differences between Tartesso and Verrado is definitely going to be your amenities in the community. So let's talk about Tartesso first, and then we'll talk about Verrado, which I'm in. So Tartesso does not have a community pool. It has a splash pad, and the splash pad is actually great. Feel free to check out my video on Tartesso, and I may or may not jump in the splash pad. It was a little warm that day. So they have sports courts. They have the splash pad. They have volleyball, tennis. I don't believe they have pickleball yet. Maybe they're going to be getting that, but as of right now, I don't believe they have pickleball. So they have sports courts, parks, play areas. They have the splash pad. Now Verrado, you have the Heritage Swim Park. You have the Center on Main, which has a fitness center. You have sports courts. You have the little shopping area, which I'm out here. This is Center on Main behind me, which you may not be able to see fully in the video. But they have, this is kind of an event center here as well, where they have community gatherings. Both communities have a pretty beefy HOA presence, meaning that they hold events for their residents. So out here is where you're going to have your holiday parties and you're going to have your community events. They even do triathlons and things, and they'll have people running through, and this will be part of the event. So you do have things happening in both communities like that, but I would say Verrado definitely has more options for amenities. So let's talk about how much this cost. So you might be asking, okay, Kelley, well that is great, but how much are these HOA dues? So Tartesso HOA dues are $87 a month, and Verrado HOA dues are $113 a month. So you don't have a huge difference between the two, but there is a difference. So you have to decide what you're looking for in your home and your neighborhood. Now, some people will say, well, the taxes are really high in Verrado. You have to remember Verrado and Tartesso both have a CFD. What the CFD has done is it has allowed for the development of a lot of those community areas that you see. So they built that into the taxes. So you do have slightly elevated taxes in these areas versus going to a community outside that doesn't have 21 miles of parks and trails like Verrado, or doesn't have a splash pad and 4 volleyball courts and tennis courts and all of these different amenities. So just keep that in mind. The taxes are a little higher because that CFD is built in, both communities, so it's the same. So you're gonna hear the jets no matter which community you're in, probably a little more in Verrado, but I've been out in Tartesso many times and I definitely still hear the jets there. So do know that both homes do have Luke Air Force Base jets flying over. All right, another really important difference between the two, and listen up, this is very important to a lot of people. Price point, affordability. The affordability in Tartesso is really quite astounding. Under $400,000 at the time of filming this video, there was 10 homes available, with the least expensive one being 1,679 square feet, and it was listed at $350,000. At the time of filming this video in Verrado, there was only 3 homes under $400,000. One which was a new build home that they were using the MLS to advertise. 2 of them were on the resale market. Least expensive was $380,000. So just right there showing you affordability of what's under 400, a lot more in Tartesso. And I will tell you, some of those homes under 400,000 in Tartesso are over 2,000 square feet. Now out here in Verrado, you have a much larger range of pricing. We're gonna give you a view of both communities right now, and I'm gonna continue to give you some information. At the time of filming this video, the pricing in Tartesso ranged from the least expensive home of $350,000 to the most expensive being $505,000. Just to give you an idea of the square footage, the home that was listed for $505,000 was in the 2,600 square foot range, but only $6,000 less at $499,000. There's currently a home for 3,661 square feet, and it has paid off solar. So that is quite a value that you can get in Tartesso. You're getting a 3,600 square foot home with paid off solar, and you are not even at 500,000. Now, if we go over to Verrado and we do the same comparison, the least expensive home listed in Verrado at the time of filming, $380,000. We go to the most expensive, hang on for this one, this might surprise you. This is over $4 million for the most expensive home currently active in Verrado. And there's several homes over $1 million in Verrado. So you do have a larger spread of pricing in the Verrado community. Now, one of the homes that was currently active was around 3,200 square feet in Verrado, and it was listed for $540,000. Now, this does not have a pool, but it had at least some type of a yard. Now, some of the homes in Verrado do have very petite yards, so the homes that you're gonna find under 400,000 are gonna be on 3,500 or 3,000 square foot lots. So more of a petite backyard, but you're still able to get decent square footage, you know, hovering right around that 2,000 square feet. You're still able to get decent square footage ranging from 1,200 square feet to about 1,800 square feet if you wanted to stay under 400,000. But you do have a lot of options anywhere between that 380 and 4 million. Another main difference between the two communities is going to be the availability of buying a new construction home versus a resale home. In Tartesso, you can get homes that are built 2006, 2007, all the way up until just a year ago. But they have stopped purchasing the land out there, and there's no new construction currently available. But in Verrado, there is new construction available. So if you're looking to build your own home, you're gonna need to go over to Verrado currently. But in the future, Tartesso might start to build in there again. For now, they've kind of pumped the brakes. But right now they have about 5,000 residential units in the community, and it's slated for 49,000. So there's definitely room for new development in there in the future, but right now they have pumped the brakes on that. Now, if you're interested in either of these communities, of course, feel free to reach out to me. Calling or texting is the best way to reach me. But remember, in Arizona, your realtor does need to be with you on your first visit. So whether that be a model home, an open house, we do need to be with you. So if you want to have representation, which I definitely recommend, certainly just reach out to me. I'm happy to help you, and I know these areas well. Currently, right now at the time of filming, I have 9 of my clients that have come off of YouTube under contract out in these areas. So certainly happy to help and share all the information that I know to give you the best experience. So sometimes out here in Arizona, we have folks that come out to retire, and then their family wants to join them, or vice versa. Well, here's the difference between the two communities. Tartesso does not have a retirement active adult 55 and up community, where Verrado does right within Verrado. You have the Victory at Verrado community and Verrado all within the same area. Now the community is pretty large. You can drive back 3 miles, so one's on one side and then you have Victory Verrado tucked into the White Tank Mountains. Tartesso, you just don't have that. So if you want to have the ability to have your family in the same neighborhood as your active adult community, this is an option here in Verrado. Or maybe you live in Victory at Verrado, and then 20 minutes down the road, your family is in Tartesso. So you do still have that option to be kind of nearby, but if you want to be in the same community, it's Verrado, guys. So you might be wondering about the schools in both communities. Good news, both communities have their own elementary school right within the community. You have Tartesso Elementary School in Tartesso, of course, and Verrado Elementary School in Verrado. Now, Verrado has its own high school, but unfortunately, Tartesso does not have its own community high school. The high school over there is Yonker High School, but you can go ahead and drive your kids to other schools if you want to. Certainly have some options. Guys, I really hope that you enjoyed the video. That's all I have here for you today. Please, again, subscribe to the channel, click the bell. I'm happy to help you if you are looking to relocate to or within Phoenix and the surrounding areas. Take care and feel free to check out my other videos. I have videos on Verrado and Tartesso right here in my video library. So take care, have a great day.